glove box. So first, let's get everything out of the glove box. Otherwise, it's going to fall on the floor. So let's go ahead and set it in the floor. Okay, so now that the glove box is cleaned out, and you also want to clean this out too, because you're going to have to remove that piece. So you're going to see here, this little arm here, that's connected on the inside. There's a little piece of it that's poking through. So you just want to hold the outside piece and push up on the box itself, and then that arm comes out. You see that there? So now, you've removed that, and you're going to push, you'll see that little grooved section here, you're going to push in on that and pull down a little bit. And you're going to want to do this on both sides, because there's little rubber grommets that are holding this glove box in. So you'll do that on that side, and then you can see over there, there's similar. See that rubber grommet right there? You just push in on both sides, and then the glove box will lower down like that. So that gives us access to behind the glove box. Okay, so up inside of there, you see that honeycomb type box? That is where your in-cabin air filter is. So in order to get into that box, you're going to have to remove this top piece right here. And first, you'll need to pull out this piece. Now this piece is just snapped in, and if you have like a dash removal tool, you can use it, or you can just be real careful and just pull it out with your hands like that. So then you will need to get a little wrench and take out these two bolts. This takes a 7mm socket, so I'm just going to take those two out real fast. So now that you've removed these two bolts there, and they're just little screws that take a 7mm socket. But what you're going to do is you're going to kind of hold it right here. You're going to reach up behind this box and just kind of pull. There you go. You heard a snap. Didn't break anything, just popped it loose. You can break it, but most likely it'll just pop loose. So you're going to do that on both sides. There. So now, be careful you don't pull it too far, because this is for your light, for your glove box. That's still attached, so we're just going to leave that, let that hang down like that. Okay? So the hard part's done. Okay, so here's your filter. Now you have complete access to get to what you need to exchange or change out your filter. Now on the side there's some clips, so you'll just kind of lift that clip open or up, and then kind of lift that one, and you see this cover comes off right there. See? So there is your filter, and you just pull it out. Now pay attention to which way it is in there, and it'll tell you the airflow, and there's a little arrow. So here is the filter. We're going to pull this completely out.
Making an impact on our planet and your plate. McCormick Gourmet. We go further for flavor.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
And here we go. As you can see, this is pretty nasty. This is supposed to be white. Clean and white. So it's ready to be changed out. You should ideally change these every 12,000 miles. So let's get our new filter and put it in. So I got this filter off Amazon, paid $11 for it. A lot cheaper than paying the dealership. Okay, so here you can see a huge difference between the new filter, nice pure white, there you can see the airflow, and then the old dirty filter. So let's get this out of here. Alright, so now we are going to put the new filter in. the exact place we took the old filter out. So there's the big gap back in there, and we're just going to slide this one into place. There we go. Now it should be a perfect fit. If it's not, you might have ordered the wrong one. So there it is, it's in there in place. And then we are going to put our little door back on. And you'll notice there's two little hooks down there. And there's two hooks on the bottom. So you want to put those in first. Put those into the little holes. And then press and snap it in on each side. So there we go. Now it's in place, and now we just have to put our dash back together. Okay, so in order to put our dash back together, we'll put this back up where it belongs. We make sure that we line up the holes where they go, and just push and snap it back into place. Really simple. Okay, don't forget to put in your two bolts that you took out. I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, now that I put the two screws back in place, then we are going to put this little piece back in, and you can see there's little hooks on there right there, and they go in those little holes. So it's really easy to fit in. Go. There. So that's in place. Really simple. So now all we have left to do is put our glove box back up. Okay. So you see there's the rubber things that are on each side. You're going to push those in. See how that gives a little bit? You're going to push those in on both sides. There you go. So that's back in. And then don't forget to hook this arm back in. See there's a little hole that it fits in. And you just kind of lift up on the glove box and make sure it slides through that little hole, and then it locks into place. So there we go. So now our arm is back in, everything is put together, and there we go. We've just replaced our end cabin.